few things, like always. But before then, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Tell us what you think about what we are going to discuss. In fact, I had something to discuss before, but there's a change of mind based on the situation on ground. So let us just do the needful. Please like this video, okay? Like the video, and we are back with our normal energy. Yesterday I was down, so now I am thinking things are getting better. I see our brother Armstrong is here with us. Armstrong, how are you? How are you? One of my man. And Workbox is here. Beautiful Chuku is here. And Wolf of Friday, keep talking nonsense. I said it when I saw your name. I said, okay. You know what thing about this is that you hate me, but you are one of the main followers. They keep talking nonsense. Nice to have you. And you are one of the top people that, in fact, you are number one fan. You understand. Easy Peter. Armstrong is there. Good morning. Good morning to you, one of the cheese of Peter. Welcome back, sir. I see you, Kennedy Obiola. I see you, Marty greeting you from where? Bongo. Really? You're Kennedy. You are watching from Bongo. I thought you are somewhere in a reasonable country. Okay, you're watching from Bongo. Okay. How are you? So today is Marco Magano's court case. Honestly, I don't know if do we have time to go through those things, or should I just go straight to the point? I mean, to the reason why we are here. Okay, let me give just some. I'm not gonna read everything. Just a little bit, a kind of a touch. Okay, just a touch of what has happened in the court today. Don't worry, we are coming to you. We are coming to you. You talked about this woman. She's not afraid at all. You decided to make program with Exodus. I saw that her broadcast a few days ago. I intentionally ignored that. Okay. But you don't know that Exodus is, thank God, because people that watch your video say that you say that when you are trying to describe Exodus, that guy that is having program with Kai Report, I'm happy that you know that Exodus is my friend. You are welcome, Mazi. I see you also blessing. I'm your brother. Bongo is wasting their time. Mazi is coming out a free man, 100%. Beautiful Chico said he cannot tell you how much he loves what you do. Okay, he can't tell you how much he loves what you're doing. It is only pride that makes him score. so at you, and he is your big fan, big follower, honestly. Imagine somebody who hated me so much. Once I started live stream, and you are one of the top 5. That means that you follow me more than those who claim that there's something behind me. You understand? Anyway, I'm not here to do that kind of back and forward broadcast. Let us just go straight to the point. All right. I'm looking for the conclusion of today's because I saved everything that happened today, but in written form. Now, this is from Biafran writer. I don't know if that is DOS or whoever the person may be. The person actually tried to bring a kind of a summary. Okay, this is a Biafran Twitter, not writer. I believe it could be not Ogekere. It could be DOS members. I believe that he's probably he's one of the DOS members. And Kevin is here with us. Kevin, I see you. And very soon, our broadcast may have a different shape. Breaking court adjournment, the illegal trial of Martin Americano to 28th and 29th of May 2025, which is this month. Then 6th and 16th and 18th and 19th of June 2025 for final judgment, which is next month. Here is everything that happened to date. So this is the picture. Okay, what happened, and a lot of like I said, the person that handled this Twitter tried to compile everything, bit by bit. This one is one, another one. This one is two. Okay, this is 1, 2. So if you read all those things, you have in details what happened in the court. Yes, DSS rather, claim that they are not the one. Their hands are not in the kidnap of Master Americano. That is how bad these people can go to form or create falsehood. And we know that they are doing everything to name Master Americano, to pin him, illegally, just to make sure that they buy themselves, not him. And Ogbuefi said that the zoo have food and stuff again today in the court. In the court, I don't quite understand what you mean, my brother. The zoo have food and stuff. I don't get what you mean by that. And Ogwejo first say good evening, Mazik. Good evening to you. And who again have, I think Odobe Chimaroke, let me call you Chimaroke. He said, good evening, Mazikai. Report. May Almighty God bless you and your generation. He says, thank you for that. And Linus is here. Good evening, Master. Good evening to you, Linus. Nice to have you. Please like the video. Okay? One of the things you must do is to like the video. Very, very important. And we are going to go through let me start with what happened in Ivory Coast, okay? Just because of Africa is trying to regain their freedom by fire by force. You know why I love that what happened in Ivory Coast is kind of deserved fight. Excuse me, please. Just excuse me, and let me. Oh, somebody, excuse me. I want to read a comment. Let me revisit a comment. And the Chimaroke, I read your comment. I don't know what you mean by PI report. This is not, my name is not PI report. PI, if you don't know the meaning of PI, is not something good. I'm not PI report. Let me debunk it and reject it, my dear. But your prayer is okay, but the name, you don't call me PI report. What kind of nonsense is that? Anyway, please, I believe that it is maybe you made a mistake while typing. It's Kai report. Someone actually said Kai TV. I'm not Kai TV. Okay? And Ebonifai is here. Ebonifai, I see you. So let me bring to you, let's talk about what happened in Ivory Coast. So the coup d'etat that took place there. And like I said, Kim and Kai Mankozo, the only country in Africa that, to be honest, that is not going to witness that coup is Nigeria. If things continue the way it is, the only country that I can tell you in confidence that will never have that coup, that kind of military takeover, is Nigeria. But they will have something to take over. Something will take over the country, but not military that you know, like the one in Burkina Faso, not the one like the one in Ivory Coast. Bandits will take over. Fulani herdsmen will take over. It's a matter of time. Like Afghanistan, jihad will take over. Unless if something is being done. And there's no sign whatsoever that something will be done. That's the annoying part. That's the most dangerous part of it all. Nowhere, no sign, nothing whatsoever that will somehow stop that. Because everybody is busy chasing shadow. Why the people are advancing and putting things together to make sure they pin everybody, to put a full stop to everything that the people are doing. Do you understand? So, anyone that is expecting you are in Nigeria, you're expecting maybe somehow tomorrow coup d'etat will take place. No, because there is already takeover is already going on in Nigeria. Takeover is already going on. That's an unfortunate thing for one Nigerianist, because as long as you are waiting for it to happen, you are waiting in vain. It's not going to happen, because there's a takeover going on already. And the people that you expect to do something like that, like one of Burkina Faso, they are not interested. They are honestly not interested in that. So don't blame them. They know what they want and they're going for it. You see the problem. Now, France is one of the countries that put Africa where it is today. One of the, if not the only one, but I cannot say, because you cannot just ignore Britain. But British only hold Nigerian, on ransom. Like, that is the main people, that's their main resources. Their main strength in Africa is Nigeria. It's not Nigeria only. France hold many other countries hostage, and they are advancing and they are progressing. But Ndi Igbo na-egbu I say that no ife na ewatakịrị ọjọọ ma yeri ife apịa iyo. The people, France they are biting more than they can chew. You may say, okay, what do you think Africans are going to do? God works in a mysterious way. You see this issue between Russia and Ukraine. That is a step. Is another a kind of a blessing in disguise for those that will utilize it. For those that will utilize it, and Nigerians have been ruled out. There's no way. So, in case some of you that are putting your energy in sabotaging, in blackmailing and lying and propagating lies and preaching falsehood to paint your Messiah bad, because we are hoping that maybe military will take over, military will take over and Russia will do this. No, Nigeria will never experience that kind of takeover. Like I said, takeover is already going on. There's takeover going on, and the West, those that are expected to help you, they know that this takeover that is going on to them is better than you having your freedom. You see the problem? There's no way they're going to help you whatsoever. That brings me to the trending news of today. Donald Trump had an encounter with the South Africa's president. South African president would travel to US, the White House, to meet Donald Trump. And in that meeting, the US president ambushed him with some clips of Julius Malali or Malili? I can't remember the man's name. That white South African's black guy that is advocating for black race in South Africa. Some of you know who I'm talking about. So Trump decided to play the clips and some broadcast or speech of that man, and he put South African president in his very, very tight corner, and he was struggling to, even his body language. If you check it, if you can see his body language, you can tell that he's uneasy to even look at the TV. Maybe we are going to talk about, there's some video that I have now that shows the maltreatment of the white South Africans to black. So the question is, why did Trump refuse to flash those ones? Of course, you see, you are crying for for justice. You want justice. Yeah, you are yearning for it. Reason why it's not coming from people that are supposed to help you, the so-called Christian countries. One is because of your race. ABC, you are not meant to enjoy the freedom that others do. You can see Trump frowned his face based on the speech and what's going on in South Africa between the black and the white. Let me put it out there. I'm not telling you, I'm not here to tell you that black South Africans, black South Africans, that they should chase the white people away or kill them. No, I'm not in support of that. But as I'm condemning that, though, I am condemning white supremacy in South Africa. You understand? So I just wish that as American president condemned that, let him bring the same energy. That is what I'm looking for. But killing of anybody is a taboo, and I'm not support of that. Black people should go to South Africa have a history of xenophobia and a lot of phobia, maybe white South African phobia, something like that. They always have issue with people apart from themselves, that which is very, very wrong, because you cannot, the hatred they have on Africa, the African brothers, killing them for just like fun is a sign that they can do what they are now accusing them that they have done to white people. So, US, Donald Trump, have never frowned face on the killing going on in Benue. Why I started with Benue, even in a plateau, so you know, so you only care about your Biafran. Nah, Benue people are not Biafran. Some parts are Biafran, but the entire state, they are not, right? Entire plateau state, they are not Igbo tribe, they are not Biafran, right? But when I see what is going on in their town, in their nation, in their country, in their state, I feel so bad watching from Biafra land, because killing of one person, if you condone that, the killing will escalate. It may get to somebody that may be close to you there. So, what will you say then when you are supporting that you kept quiet, you are muted when injustice is being perpetrated on another person? You expect the whole world to start shouting and raging because it has happened to you. It doesn't work that way. So what I'm saying in essence is that those that want to liberate themselves are taking the advantage of the situation on ground to liberate themselves, but can't Nigerian out of it. Because before even Ukraine and anything war going on, Nigerian own has already started, and the takeover is the same takeover that took place in Afghanistan. It will happen before your eyes. So if Trump can pay attention to what's the minor thing going on in South Africa, why I call it minor is to compare what is going on in Nigeria. Yeah, what happened in South Africa is just a peanut to compare the genocide going on in Nigeria as we speak. But Americans, this is to tell you that they see these people, these Westerners, they are aware of all those things. They see everything, but the interest is not there because, one, you are not white. Two, you don't have what they want. Three, you are not in control of what they actually want. So they have to negotiate with those that are in control with what they want, which is those that are taking over Nigeria today. So don't be surprised that we'll be supplying Ndi into Nigerian states, but they themselves know with their intel that those materials they're supplying is going to those that are going to take over. In fact, the takeover have started, like I said. You cannot tell me that America, with all the intelligence and everything, look at Finland. A country, because they are white. What do they have? What do they know? But because they are white. So that is it. Like I said, I'm not here to tell you, I'm not here to condemn white people to elevate black. What I'm saying is, whether black or white, can we live in peace? Can we condemn evil when we see one? Can we stop counting what color is this evil so that I can talk? Can we stop that? I'm saying this because, this social media, anybody may watch, so I don't want anybody to misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that black people should turn against white people. No. What I'm saying is that the same way you condemn evil from black, please, can you use the same energy to condemn it when it's happened from when this evil is coming from the white race. That's my own. Okay. Now that brings me to this short video. Why I'm rushing this because we are going to talk. I don't want to waste much time. We have time frame for this broadcast. And Chinex is here with us, and Victoria rather, and give to Keke, Oliver, Hillary, and who again? I think Eric is here, and our own brother Low State. He's here with us. Am I missing? Did I miss? Okay, and then Estobeno. I think Estobeno is one of. Yeah, I know you. Estobeno, I know you. Ebonifai, of course. Ebonifai is one of us as well. So please, once you join, like the video. Please, I'm begging you to like the video. Very, very important that you do that. Okay, Eze Wesley is here, not Eze again. And Esther, all of you that join, please do me a favor, like the video. All right, this is 21 minutes in this live broadcast, and we have a few reasonable people that reasonable number of people that are watching. So let us just get the like button up, so that others will get to watch this. So I want to show you a statement of Reverend Father. I think a Reverend Father, is it a Reverend Father Bishop? Let me see. Let me reconfirm what he said about the people. Now, this is before then, because I forgot to show you this video. This is Ivory Coast. All the French countries are regaining themselves. So let us celebrate with them. I hope they will maintain their ground. You understand? Ndi Igbo go kwasị ife ọjọọ gbaro ọbụrụ omenala. Let us not, this back and forward should stop. You understand? And like I said, that from our own side, there's no hope. In fact, we're in a very big mess. We may be the joke of the day after everything. Maybe, hopefully we are not. But the way things are going, unless if we do something, not this noise coming from here and there, from those who cannot offer anything, trying to put themselves there, pretending that they know everything. So you can't survive with that kind of mentality. Do you understand? And this our Israeli guy, this Israeli brother, you know, so many of you know him. Okay, I love. He said Abdullah Macron. That is you know him. Okay. These are people who claim that, some of them claim to be Christian, they care about you. They would often tell you that there's a strength in your diversity. That's a slogan to conquer you. There's a strength in your diversity. To keep you one, while people that will take over because they already have agreement. So that you not be as if white people take over. No. They are using Fulani to take over. So that before you know what happened to you, you already Ismaila and Muhammad, Yusuf Ali, you know, that kind of thing, Abdul Razak, that kind of name, you may end up bearing that out of your stupidity, and God forbid. Now, hear this. This is a Reverend Father, as you can see. Okay, I wanted to hear what he said here, for you to know, to prove to you that we are in a big mess. Hear this.
Cross River, Amachi Rivers, Obono, the body state, Pacha, how Wapacha Nana, Peter Obi, LP, Oyibo, and I to say that it would mean a Sokoria. No, you think I am as of Chukwudi, get the men when you're not New York. Indeed, was Yaro and Amigo, New York. Indeed, they were useful idiots, New York. They were mad Kunia, but they were not the Jesse, now while at the Fulani. But you chose your one. When I call us of Sidek on Arrow. Yes, so wicked Rivers. Hereby, we call the Wunine. Naka go be the wood, all the shot I beat up to my chap. Basically, no go, okay. Go look over the Basso. Go look over the Bulbulunam. If I hear Uguaya, Nedu, West Catoria Foods. Yago President. No, he's not only work with age. She make a see Mechago. He are no Bagala. They went to travel to us. He now you put on Bagala with that. I catch you with the even. Then, Governor Solu the Kai to vote. I am an come about Dow Samoria. In the Willamette or son. Peter win the election. Governor Anambra State. Peter Obi win the election. I think be ever. Or see, I think also presidential candidate Nabo Gamewell. Tr0uble Nanyama. Peter so. Ojewan call na flag road na Ebenezer. Why na Peter win the election? Governor. And even on a cover, kind of say their vote. Salute and the commissioner. Now, no Buhari will have to win the election.
Okay, now this is just a short clip, right? I am going to play it again. Then I will pause and tell you the reason why I decided to play this video. Okay, the reason why I played it from beginning to the end so that you yourself will have an idea of what the man is saying. For Igbo speaking people here, please, if you don't understand Igbo language, I am sorry. Don't worry. After this, we are going to move to another thing that may interest you. Now hear this. Now, everything he's saying here, I want to keep on noting the one that Peter Obi is not doing. Just, I want you to keep noting the one that Peter Obi is not doing. And the man said that no, if I ain't actual Kembe, Chineke just will yeah. I'm not going to actual this thing, no. But hear him. If you like them, if I can BC, it take off. Peter Obi, we have seen him visiting mosques, eating with Alamajiri, crossing his legs, meeting bandit negotiator, handshaking with them, building I think he provided, I think, a borehole 2 or 3, which he commissioned. All this in the north, to have a chance, not to win an election, to be relevant alone. And you said that we have been looking for this for a very long time. In fact, you are contented with it, isn't it? The question is, how many Northerners are doing that in the Southeast? When we say that we have conquered people, some of you think that we are just saying that for you to attract sympathy. It's not about sympathy. It is a reality. There is nothing you can tell me. Because those things that Igbos are doing to prove a point in the outside Igbo land. No, Yorubas don't do that. Remember, during the time of during Tr0uble's campaign, when he traveled to Enugu to campaign for in the eastern part, there's something he said. He said that you people have to vote for. Not he's not begging, unless you guys want we soak bread with water. Go and check it out, broadcast. That is a speech in Enugu. People did not talk expatiate on that much because everybody believed that somehow people will win and all that. I'm again there, yeah.
Cross River, Amachi Rivers, Obono, the body state, Pacha, Hawa Pachadina Nana, LP, Oyibo, and how to say that will mean a Sokoria.
What he's saying that those names that he mentioned wanted to contest for presidency and they joined different political parties. Then they were all being disgraced. That was causing a war for each other. Peter Obi smart, outsmart them. He moved from his PDP to Labour Party, where he can pick, presidential tickets without any stress, and he started campaigning. Then different according to him, they were expecting everyone to throw support on him, and all of them, those politicians started picking, having agreements. Reaching agreement with the Northerners. But the thing is that thing that you are lamenting about is good though. I'm just like you on that one. But how can you turn blind eyes when people is doing the same thing that you are condemning others that are doing? Because only P2B is the only politician among all the contestants that anything happen in his own part, he don't make any speech about it. Rather, he will be the first to condemn it when it happens in another place. But when it happened to his own people, he sealed his mouth. That is part of Igbo Nana. Because he felt that once he condemned any atrocities being committed by government of the day against the people, that somehow it will send a negative signal to Northerners that, oh, his presidency is about Igbos. That is his mindset. When they born Igbo business in Lagos, he did not condemn it at all. When they buy people, even through the election, he don't say anything. I can't remember when he condemned. I think only once, all in the 5 years, only once people made a comment to condemn the illegal detention, the illegal arrest or kidnap of Mazen Magano, and everything, the way the whole thing is going. Only once he made a comment about it. I believe out of pressure, because people were like, oh, I thought you don't want to talk about Mazen all this when you are campaigning. So after that, you still don't want to talk about him. He was kind of forced to comment on that. Today we are seeing him now shaking and dragging rubber plates with lamajiri, eating towards Shinkapa and drinking Fura de Lunu, just to make sure that he's in good time with the Northerners, targeting 2027, which he know in his own conscience, in his own mind, in his own brain, he understands that it's no go area. Even his subconsciousness must have told him that this you're doing is just waste of time. But for him he enjoyed this attention so much. All right? And this man is here trying to paint all every other people bad. People is not different. Listen.
Ekwelu mmadụ kunie otekwe na ọ na-ejesi ndị Fulani oji ojeche ojebekwa onwe na-aka ọrụ ọ bụ si ka ọ na-arụ Yes, week nke rivers. Here back go call Ndi Igbo niile. Na ka go be the way audition I be that for Nigeria.
That's why when we said that he's not an Igbo person, that he's from Benin, but his own stupidity is just exactly the same thing with the normal Igbo man. The same, sometimes I pity our people. Like I said it yesterday. Was it yesterday? Was it yesterday? I think I can't remember did we? Yeah, yesterday. I said it that Igbo people are cursed. We are. Some of you may doubt, but that's my own opinion, though. I'm not a prophet or prophetess. I don't have any access to that. Okay, I'm just telling you my own God-given brain, what I feel, that Igbos are cursed, because there's no way it is not normal, my people. It is not. How can it be normal? How can it be normal? We behave abnormal. Just imagine Wike and everybody, the way they're pretending that this nonsense must stop. And if you are elder, like if you're a mature person or maybe a spiritualist, please, Igbo people need your attention. You should go and check what is wrong with Ndi Igbo. I was told that Obi of Onitsha is the highest Eze. But in Anambra, we saw one Igwe, which I don't know if that is Obi Onitsha, giving a chieftaincy title to Tr0uble. I'm not against giving title to any non-Igbo person. No. I'm not against that. But there are some people that you can give that kind of thing, not Tr0uble. Like Davido. People who can relate with you in every way. In anything at all, he is there for Ndi, not Tr0uble. But because they know, Jagaban of this world, Jagaban will crown you president, Jagaban. Nobody's going to give you presidency. Igbo people. I don't know how many times they will tell you this. Nobody, if you like. But this is not when we see from Lagos to Batawa East, guys 7 times. You cannot be. If they give Igbo, because why I say give is that's not like election. If they give Igbo man a president today, I will be very, very scared, because it simply means that something huge is about to happen, or something huge has been prevented by giving that. Meaning that if anything, any day, any time, that Biafrans are at the verge of forming an alliance with maybe Russia or maybe North Korea, okay, they may decide to give you presidency, because they will have the intel just to bring delay or double mind, to put more problem in Igbo people. Of course, now it's just that Peter Obi is contesting for presidency, that the noise seem to be much than others. People who have been shouting Biafra since 2012 jumped over to obedient. One actually said publicly that yes, I know that we are support of Biafra, but I want to make it as a mistake. Let us, we want to see. Then if we fail, we'll come back. Let us let people be after electing him. Then we come back for Biafra. So imagine when they single-handedly hand over presidential seat to a Igbo man. That means if you carry Biafran flag, an Igbo man will use cutlass and cut your hand down. That is the kind of stupidity in the minds of our people. Listen to the man again, because he's a Reverend father, and I believe he should have known better. Because as a man of God, you should be more closer to people, to the less privileged, people that are going through a lot. But if you ignore them and keep on painting people to be good, even in the midst of all the mess that the man is committing, you pretending that it doesn't matter, let us just push him to, I don't understand. Hear him.
atụọ their vote for president na onye Igbo ekwesịghị eji Chineke si emechapụ ihe anọ n'ọgba aghara ewetụcha votu a ị na-ahịa hụ na ọ nọ n'ọgba aghara ruo taa aka chukwudo n'ihe na-eme.
I'm not a fan of what is the name of this man actually? Ike Kweremadu, because the person that he's talking about is Ike Kweremadu. I'm not his fan, not at all. He's another crook. So there's nothing to talk about him. But truth be told, I don't think that this father has such evidence of what he just said now. That Ike Kweremadu said that Peter Obi can never ever be president. I don't think there's anything like that. But if there is something like that, so be it. All right. But what is the difference between? I mean, this Peter Obi that painting and talking as if he's angel he will be a very big disaster to our people. Not because it's Peter Obi. I don't believe there's any man in Igbo land that will give presidency today that will somehow make them to change their mind, like to see you as a human being or to believe in what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, they will use that person to deal with you. Imagine how Peter Obi is ignoring all the atrocities being committed by the Nigerian government against our people, especially in Lagos. But if anything, if a child mistakenly, throw a stone on another child in the north, Peter Obi will go there to stand as a parent or as a guidance, as a teacher. But anything happen to us, he will never ever say anything about it simply because of his quest to become Nigerian president. And that alone scared me a lot. Now, I can never support that, and I will never be a party to that. All right. So let us just focus on what we want, which is total freedom. Anybody telling you anything aside from that, that person is lying to you. That person is honestly lying to you. Now let's continue because this is the end of the video. He's complaining that after voting for Soludo, now I'm not on that Samoria. Then, since you know that, what gives you this conviction that that you feel to be that you are seeing that is excellent now? That once you put him as a president, that he will not officially give Ruga with his now. Buhari couldn't do that. Tr0uble couldn't do that. If you give it to Peter will, of course, will hand over Ruga. Even if the West refuses, he will use Eastern part officially to prove to the Northerners that I told you that that I know what you want, and I'm giving it to you. That is typically Igbo man trying to prove what nobody cares about. Like nobody cares. Nobody's asking you to prove to us anything. No. But like Master Manakana likely said, that what they do is, let me prove to you that I'm a very, very good stooge. Let me just do what others could. You ask us to slap people once. I will slap them 7 times to prove to you that I know how you want us to do it. I can do it better. For future occurrence, call on me. I will serve, I will deliver. That kind of thing. So Peter Obi, like he said here, they voted Professor Tr0uble, a professor, right? Okay. And they are not regretting, according to him, they are regretting voting him. Okay, why do you think that Peter Obi, you are not going to regret if you vote him then? I'm talking from Igbo, like from the side of Igbo people. I'm not talking about that I'm not saying that he's not going to make Nigeria better. No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that we, Igbo people, will suffer. Good luck, Jonathan was lucky to test the seat. What happened? Go and check his village. What did he do there? Nothing. People who are part and parcel of Nigeria couldn't do much for their people. Is it you that if you are from conquered race, that if you build something good, they will question you? Then you know that Nigerian question is very, very active. You see trials, you see, panel of inquiry will be everywhere to check how much is his shoe, Peter Obi's shoe, or how many clothes is in his wallet, in his wardrobe, rather. what is the cost of his wife's handbag. That is what they will do. So you cannot tell me otherwise. You can't tell me otherwise. Now let's move.
Peter win election. Governor Anambra State. Peter Obi win election. Atiku Bieba, Osi Atiku also presidential candidate na Bokemwel. Tr0uble na Nyama. Na Peter. Ojekwa ko na Frag Road na Ebenebe. Na Peter win election. Governor. And even on a cover, high to say their vote. Solo done and commissioner. Win election.
You are not in the politics, you don't know what happened. So I don't, because do you actually believe that your vote counts? Maybe this father is old enough to know those things. So do you actually believe that your vote counts? Like after voting, they gave you what you deserve. Is that what you believe? No. They can promise you anything, okay, but they know that their result come from Abuja. Our help come from the Lord who made heaven and earth, like somebody says. So the people know that their result come from Abuja, not from. This is who was them when he was campaigning. You know the reason why he can give. You understand? Everything is the way he wanted it to be. So most of them understand that very, 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 very well. So if you are actually expecting him to give you a good lie, he will not do that. Just a moment, excuse me. So sorry about that. You will hear him here. You hear most of them promising people what does not exist. Now listen to that. In the middle of it.
And by December this year, 4,000 Imo youths will be employed in Europe.
He's making this kind of promises that by December this year, 4,000 Imo youth will be working in Europe, not in Imo State, not at all. He's making these promises because you know that you can't hold that on. You can't hold him on that. How can, because your PVC or VCC are no more good now. Is useless just for the committee or just to make humanity to believe that they have conducted election. You understand. So if you believe that their manifestos and the promises count, you a joker. In fact, you are a Nigerian that lives somewhere in Europe because you think that you are living in a insane environment. You are living in insane environment that is meant for mad people. That is why a governor like him will come out and tell you that by December this year, okay, that 4,000 Imo youth will be working in Europe. And after making that claim, you can't see Nigerian journalists or anybody to say, okay, Mr. Governor, how many Imo youth is now working? What is statistics? How many have traveled? He made that claim because you understand the game that his result comes from Abuja. So not that's why they will come and tell you that I will do this, I will do that, because they know whether you like it or not, he will not give you anything, and the result will come. Okay, hear him again.
And by December this year, 4,000 Imo youths will be employed in Europe. Once the employment letter comes, the governor will pay for your 8 tickets.
Nigeria is one of, in fact, Nigeria is the best country for politicians. Best, unbeatable. There's no other country in this world that politicians enjoy most like in Nigeria. Never. That after dishing out this lie, he went he went further to say that after the letter come, like the employment letter and everything comes out, the tickets come, that he himself, he said the governor talking to himself, will now pay your flight ticket. Then hey, some of them are not going to get a flight ticket. I'm not going to. You can go. So that is it. That's it. Lies. You know, and we are going straight. I decided to start with this one so that you understand where we are heading to. Okay. Now, let's not go to Burkina Faso. Let's just move to the issue at hand. So please, if you are just joining us, like the video. I expect you to like this video. Very, very important. Please like the video. Okay. Like the video. You can share it to many platforms of your choice, if you don't mind. Just share it to many platform of your choice. And we are going to, okay. Thank you. Our mom is there. Obri's dishes, I see you. So you are just like it. Okay, so you can see you. Chris, Emmy, and Iwu Biafra, and Ngozi Morin, Charles, Charles, okay, and who again? Okay, that is okay. Joseph, I see you, Joseph. Welcome. Our own EIJ, Ijoma, I see you. And Dorin, I see you. All of you, God bless you. Fidelis, I see you. Paul Uzuma, I see you. And Musa, I see you, Musa. Musa, where are you watching from? Fidelia Ibokwe, all of you, may God bless you all. So, let's go straight to the people that are, people that want to deceive themselves, believing that they are too smart and too clever. All right? I saw this post. Let us read it together. I saw this post and I was like, I thought they have repented. Okay? I thought they have repented. Something is wrong with my front camera. I think I need to clean it. Just a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment. Give me a moment, please. I will be right back. Okay, Zige, thank you so much. I don't know why. It doesn't mean that my voice has been coming is late or something like that, because I said a lot of things without knowing that my voice is not coming out. Okay, let me start again. I was telling you that this person called Stanley, okay? This person called Stanley here, as you can see here, made a post, and that post reads, "Breaking, fellow Biafrans. Was Ivory Coast," he says, "was Ivory Coast with Westo." No, talking about the military takeover in Ivory Coast, how they are liberating themselves from French nonsense and all that. So he said no. He said, but some group of morons, according to the person, are raising fund for Westo. He said, but the good thing is, at this point, nobody will say they don't know those working to liberate Biafra and those working against it. Then he attached this picture here just to make mockery of CS and to cajoke genuine Biafrans and to talk down on them. So, information they said is power. The question is, if you don't know what Westo, what that means, or what the reason behind it, why don't you ask questions? Nobody says you should confront Fulani herdsmen with Westo. But if you don't have any means of passing information, if you don't have any means of alerting other people that's danger, how can you survive? If let's assume that maybe Europeans or American government, if they talk about the West or land, that you can use that to create, create awareness or to call attention of people that's danger, that's what's going on here. All of them will want to. They will not complain. I don't think that CS just wake up one morning and one day and say, okay, today I'm going to initiate Westo. I believe that this has happened somewhere else, because if you see something good elsewhere and how that thing helps people, you can copy it and use it. Nobody says you should just buy Westo and fold hand. Did the CS say something like that? That says no. Why creating this false narrative as if that is the real thing, that is the way it is and everything? What do you stand to gain by doing that? What is your own gain? I don't understand the people. Honestly. You remember when CS talked about Finnish government, that they are doing this is their plan, this is their target. I watched Tr0uble and people like him saying that, oh, she's doing those things to push Finland government to jail or to repatriate PM. But today, they are attacking Finland as well. Because at initial stage, they will criticize everything that CS, says or Biafran decided to do. They will criticize it, but at long run, they will be the one they will start doing the same thing. You said that talking about because I watched Tr0uble, like I said, saying that Finland have helped Biafrans. Finland have done a very good thing, for Biafrans. Finland helped us to declare Biafran. They allowed Biafran to do this and do that. Finland is the only hope of mankind. You don't question them for the 10 p.m. Don't don't make them angry so that they will not think otherwise. Do this and do that. The Assyrians have been sent to do this and do that against PM by some comment and some utterances that she's using. That was the argument from Tr0uble, which I told you that I watched it on his own live broadcast. This is a post that Sana made, as you can see, 7 hours ago. 7 hours ago. Now, sounding kind of as if he just woke up from slumber. He said, your president, Alex Tr0uble, detained Simon Ekpa as a political prisoner. Yet you celebrate Day of Solidarity with Belarus. Belarus. Does your monetary/political interest in Nigeria supersede the lives of millions of Biafrans Simon represent? This is not solidarity when you lock up your citizens for political gain in Nigeria. He tagged people. You understand? Now, CS started, agitating about all this, what Finland government is doing. They tagged her that she's doing that to bring PM, to nail PM down, to do this and to do that. Oh, he's doing that just for a reason. He wants PM to do this and do that. He wants PM to suffer. He wants PM to go, all that kind of thing. All right. Today, they are doing the same thing, and we are here again with a post from Emmanuel Remedies, the seer. The seer have something to say. The seer says, before this idiot who registered Biafra as a TR0uble humanitarian organization will talk to you, just tell them that 7 months have gone. What have they done? Biafran people don't buy into their lies and deceit. Freedom, Biafran people don't buy into their lies and deceit. Freedom is true and sincerity. Give men on ground weapon to protect the land. From seer, right? The seer is talking, and I believe he's trying to make mockery of, I don't know. Okay, but I hope this is not, you're not trying, maybe he's trying to mock humble lion, right? But time will tell, like I said. Again, we keep on saying this so that people I'm not saying this for him to change, no. I'm saying what I'm saying for those that may have watched the video or read some of this write-up, for you to understand what the intention is all about. It's not about any other thing but to push your mind away so that you cannot think for yourself. You cannot see for yourself. You have to see through them. That is not target number 1. Speaking of 7 months, what have they done and all that? There are 2 groups, isn't it? For now, 2 from original Biafran government in exile, now 2 group. If you claim that the one they have not done anything in 6, 7 months or 8 months, I don't know. My question to you is, what is the other one? Mention one thing or those things that the other one have done. There is one also. Mention one thing they have done. And this idea of ignoring the source of the problem and pretend that you are solving the problem is another lie that I can't stand. Personally, I can't stand it. We are all here when Biafran was redeclared. And we know, some of us, maybe you don't know, we know what happened that time, that some group of people, they came out and said that they're in control of Biafran Liberation Army, that everything must be like the way they want it, that CS is a nobody. And surprisingly, some people who are shouting that and propagating that nonsense happen to be among those that were very, very happy when Biafra was declared. They were waving flags, shouting USB, USB, USB. Somebody approached them and convinced them without what I don't know. And they begin to jump up and down, struggling to cook up stories to give themselves confidence in what they intend to do. What is Ogenkere FallBack group have done? If you want to question what have you done, my question to you is, okay, if you don't see what you want have done, what do you think, what have you seen that from that other one have done that actually prompt you to support, to give your support and your money and your energy to them? Because what it is obvious that you are supporting Ogenkere now. What did you see? What are they doing that made you to support? Oh, woto, right? Okay. Giving men on ground money. My question to you again is, if you are in position of COS, you are in an organization or in a government where you happen to be a CS of that government, COS, and the president or the prime minister is not around, you were expected to take charge, right? As a CS, because you don't have deputy per se. Had you maybe, I don't know who PM would have pick as his vice. I don't want to mention any name, but to me, maybe you can pick some people, right? But since you don't have that, as PM did not do that, why don't you just use your brain to know that CS is next in line? Like what like I said before, that by default she is. If you don't believe that, take a look at Bazonia. Tr0uble was taken. And Bazonian COS is a man. As we speak, he's the one leading. It's not as if you don't have the other men close to Tr0uble then. But because this argument, CS is her job is to print and take photo, and they put PM briefcase in the box and dust table and mob house. My question to you, and Bazonia, can we, because when they go and say, or also the way by an order, if you want to mold or Guinea, you understand? The way by an order. That all today when Ambassador is your next level. What do they do? Did you see the finance minister doing all this shenanigans that Ogenkere is doing? The answer is no. Oh, what have you done? Armstrong, thank you so much for your super chat. God bless you. I really appreciate you for that. Please keep preaching the truth. I will try my best. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. God bless you and reward you mightily anywhere you bring the money from. May you receive the reward in a millionfold. Thank you. If you don't know what CS represents, because they started the argument by telling you CS is just somebody who makes tea for prime minister. It's just a temporary. Even the Adoko said it, that is just our PM. You are CS to PM, not to Biafrans. They have nothing. They have not used to rubbish the office of CS. Nothing. When I said that most of them are doing what I did because she's a woman, I'm not saying that for women in the house to start back for me. No, it is reality. Some of them who claim that they don't believe that to them in their own imaginary religion that to be under woman is a taboo. God forbid. He forgot that CS is not a traditional title. It's government, for crying out loud. It's government, not a story from anywhere. It is reality. COS. Don't forget about my own argument, my own preaching. Go to Ambazonia, look at them, see what they're doing, see what they have done, who is leading. And somebody is trying hard to change the title that we did not, not Reverend did not create CS. The office is official in the government of the world. Go and check the job of CS. Then you now see somebody who is deputy information minister telling you how CS is a nobody, how everything should be under them, that they are the one to point and kill. That they are. When you talk about the why, what have they done in 6 months? Go back to the reason, the structure itself, the genesis of the problem. After Biafran was declared, who brought the division? That's question number one. Who planted seed of discord? Who was championing this hatred? Who jumped out of social media, begin to call names? Who claimed, who talked to, who convinced or talked to men on ground to create different narrative in their mind? Who told us that who bragged that men on ground are taking instruction from us? Not you. They don't know you. I have told them to change the number. When you are bragging all those things, for you to convince ordinary citizens of Biafra to see you as the true leader because men on ground are following you as a true leader, that was your tactics. Who was doing those things? So, but if you don't ask these questions, if your man did not go through those things, you will think that somehow what they are saying is the truth. Like that is the way to go. That as long as something is not going on, it's not going to be a cause. The question is, PM did not just work. Who stopped what PM was doing? That's the question. Then the thing is that PM have already planned those things. He worked everything out and placed it the way it's supposed to be before thinking of declaring Biafra. He's not stupid when he said from January to December, we're going to declare Biafra. He mapped out the time. He organized the platform. He built a platform for you to vote. Just for you not to cajoke him or trying to say that he's forcing Biafra on you. He gave you the right, the mandate to air your own opinion. Nobody is complaining. Did you see anybody from politicians, Nigerian people, even US? None of them said, or none of them trying to counter the declaration publicly. Maybe if they do, they're just doing that in their bedroom. But you know, their normal way of attacking people, criticizing everything. They did not do that because somehow they also voted. The problem is that some of them are shy to come out and admit their mistakes. We understand that. You think that 50 million is 55,000. They are part of the 50 million. It's not AI generated number. It is a reality. So these are the things that happened. But because of, I blame US, so some of them that voted and they realized their mistake, they refused to come out and support and lead. This thing couldn't have been the way, because had it been that they supported when PM were here, maybe some of the people that we all know may even reintegrate them in the government, and maybe some of them may have something to offer than what Ogenkere of this world are doing now. You understand what I'm saying? It is not just something that somebody just wake up and, because why I'm writing on this post from this year is because many of them are saying the same thing. I used to hear them saying, that thing that we are doing that made Musa to cry. The person that stopped it is beside you. He's the one. I don't know how to say this so that people will understand it. It's not okay. Some of them say, okay, you are donating money to CS. What is she using the money to do? That's another argument, right? Now, let me tell you. PM made sure that we have, that Biafran have a head office in Maryland, official one. When he rented it or when he announced it, boom, the Oyokomita rushed there and started taking photos. You remember the fight between one man that removed flag from that building and said that the people that live in that house are this and that. You remember the story, right? Fine. That was a battle that PM faced just to secure that house. After securing it, what happened? Now that the PM is not here, somebody who claimed that bringing must be from his purse hijacked that. As if that's not enough, hijack website, hijack Ejema, okay, hijacked IOU loan, hijacked many things. I can't remember them now. Website, even Twitter handle. They hijacked everything. Just to so okay, since you said that you are serious, that you are US winner, my own is to make your government ungovernable. That's the Buhari. Remember, that's the Buhari tactics. To make it ungovernable. And you know that they are making it ungovernable. And you are busy questioning the person that is passing through this place. This inauguration that is coming up 30th of this month, if Maryland office is being recognized as no man's land like it's for Biafra, do you think that somebody, one person will colonize it and relax and hijack it and brag about it? What they have caused by hijacking other things, they have caused Biafran to start putting money again to build what they have already built, so that government will not be stranded. So the question is, are you going to blame somebody who sees what you have already and push you out to start looking for another one? Or you are going to blame somebody who is actually looking for another one alternative after pushing you out from the one you have? Is a common sense. Oh, the money they sent to men on ground is not enough. Fine. Who made it possible? The person is beside you. If you don't understand it, just like you now, for example, you went to school and you studied, and after you studied medicine, you spend years, and you come out with no certificate. Somebody sees your result. You know everything on medical line, but you can't prove it that you're a medical doctor. You can't prove anything that you have studied. You only can speak in grammar and you can give advice for people who know the way you are in school. But for people to recognize you as a doctor is not possible because you don't have a proof, which is certificate. For you to get certificate again, you have to go back to school and pay school fees again, all over again. And somebody is always blaming you that you are not running faster. You are not speeding up. Oh. We used to see people Musa crying. But you don't know that somebody whom you are falling back to it is the one that causing the problem with his activities. If you don't understand what I'm saying, think twice. Bitcoin paper account. Emi Sami, please. I don't understand your message here. Let me check if you have a message up there before. Emi Sami, are you mistaken or something like that? And can you let me know how you do the super chat? That is Olu State. Okay, Olu State. Super chat is the icon is there. That is a dollar sign. And Egu John said, "Let me just and that are mad people." Okay, our sister Tina is here. Tina, I see you, my sister. Nice to have you. Nice to see you. And Emi Sami said, "Bitcoin." Emi Sami, I would like to understand what you're saying because what you said just now is honestly is beyond my understanding. I can't comprehend what Ogenkere. What Ogenkere says. Can I do it from USDT? I'm strong. Okay, I don't understand. So let's continue. So Sia here, which is Remejuice, is not the only person thinking like that. Not the only person. Many people are reasoning that way. And if you don't know the source of this, what I'm saying now, sometimes you will feel like, hey, it's true, yes, so CS is too slow. If I play some voice note on my WhatsApp here, you'll be shocked. Even people from Homeland, one actually contacted me, maybe he's going to watch the video. He said, Mazi, I don't know if you have contact with CS. I told him I don't have. He said, yes, I don't. I told him I don't have. He said, because I'm asking him, man, no, we need to, nothing is going on, no. Where is this defense secretary? He's not Dr. Biafran. What is going on? That CS should just send him away and give it to Biafran Unite. People can be funny. This is what is going on. And you see the reason why when we talk, some people say, you are Mazi, what you are saying is a waste of time. Forget about them. No. Our brain differs. Some people don't have access to information that you have. Okay? Now, another person, another DOS member in Kiru, original DOS member. She said this. I told you we are gonna, this broadcast is somehow, we'll be touching it little by little. So just bear with me. No, she made this post. She said, discussion at Emmanuel Orebuju's channel this morning, 22nd May 2025. Look at it here. All right. See, okay, she said, you see this woman from Orabugongoro cannot answer simple question. Why can't Ngozi Orabeze register her USB as Biafran liberating entity? The woman started talking about Honorable Ogenkere. Don't forget that the regulation documents are not registerable. I don't understand what I mean by that. How can it not be registerable? Registerable to what? Anyway, he said, don't forget that the regulation documents are not registerable. This is just a regulation of independence of an emerging state. Just a regulation of independent state of independent state of an emerging state. Okay, USB is a property of Briggy. It is also only Biafran Republic government in exile that will get legal status for USB. USB is not registerable anywhere. It is just the name of a new country which does not have any legal status or sovereignty yet. And the funny thing here in the grammar, the funny thing about this woman who claimed that she's educated and everything, she put, look at it here, she put redeclare, meaning that it had been declared before. And she's down here telling you that you don't have any legal backup, no, don't have any status or sovereignty. Can you just imagine that? Some of you may not understand what I'm saying. She claimed that USB is not registerable. At the same time, that USB is just a property to Briggy. Not only that, that USB can never be it don't have any legal status anywhere, according to her. At the same time, she said that USB don't have any legal status and any sovereignty. Look at it here. But you put redeclared here. Redeclared did not say declare. Redeclared means that it had been declared before. And somebody fought for the independence and the sovereignty. And during that time, some countries have already recognized it. And you have a map. So if there's nothing like sovereignty yet, where did you get the map then? How do you have the map? You said that you bring is to fight, to protect, and to claim the sovereignty. Now you are saying that you don't have any status. And you are the one that declared it to. So the Briggy you are talking about, how did you form Briggy? How did you register Briggy? Who gave birth to the Briggy? What gave birth to Briggy? the argument. What gave birth to Briggy? Because to me, you started with autopilot, right? Autopilot, and form government in exile. So if you think USB cannot be registered or anything at all, as you said, because you have to be Briggy. My question is, what document did you use when you registered? What is your backup when you registered Briggy? In your charter as a Briggy, do you have anything United States of USB there or not? In your constitution, do you have in just your constitution? Do you have anything USB there or not? In your ID card, do you have USB written there or not? You see how you guys are confusing, bringing confusion among yourself, thinking that you can use that to deceive people. That's how you people said that COS is non-existence. That is just in a kind of receptionist. Go and press something, make it for me. I carry my briefcase and put in my boot. Did you see? Have you print the email from Mr. Keko Kafa? Where is the file? Okay, file this letter. Go and send this email. Type this one. That was what you want us to understand. That is meaning of or definition of COS. As God may have it, Ambassador used the COS, and that he's the one leading now. Ambassador, go and check. Let me move from this woman because you can go on and on. This is gathering of, I don't know what to call them, Team Pataka. What did you look at this one? God bless USB. Happy independent United States of Biafran. I don't know if he's mocking USB or this is just a coincidence. I don't know because we all know who this person is. Not in person, but the handle. So I'm not gonna waste much time on that. So let us go through this video before we end. I just want to rush it because there's no time to check time. All right, let us listen to why Socha, the video that she made addressing, trying to insult our brother Exodus Biafra. Okay, and like I said, I saw this video a few days ago. I deliberately refused to react on it so that this day will come. And now, I told us yesterday that somehow I was down. I was feeling somehow that yesterday, but finally, one came back. I'm not gonna So let us just go through through her words. Mazi, don't mind this for food. Don't mind this food. All of them we got water. That is the name of the lucky I see you. And the MD said they are people without reasoning. When listening to Sia, you will understand that guy is Google. So somebody said that Sia finished secondary school. No, Sia said he stopped at primary 3, and he's bragging about it. He stopped at primary 3, and he's challenging a doctorate degree holder, which is CS. Usual. Therefore, I mean, nothing we will not go see for gates. Who would have believed that? That a primary 3 dropout is criticizing a doctorate degree holder, challenging that person with everything. He doesn't sound like a primary 3 dropout. I give it to him. He's very brilliant. Okay, but in terms of reasoning, somehow, it's questionable. I'm not here for Sia, to be honest with you. I just want us to go through this video that why is social made about this is the beginning of the video about our brother Exodus. Hear this. This woman knows everything that she's doing. Everything that she's doing, she's aware of it. Everything she's aware, but everything she's doing, she's aware of it. But the exodus we are talking about, you know, I don't know how some of us reason. You know, people said it though, that they always find people that offer something that they cannot offer, like people that are better than them. You are attacking Exodus because he made a video exposing your lies and atrocities. He made it clear that this is what you should have done. Easy of you to take correction. If you don't rant, I don't understand some of us. But this is who you are, you understand? So this is who you are. I was thinking that if not that this has happened, nobody would have known that you are this type of. Cletus, I see you. Thank you for your comment. Franca. Okay, laughing. Let's continue. No, you cannot even, if you combine all your video, since you joined the Biafran movement, if you combine all your video, you can make one sense to compare all the sense from Exodus video, one of his video, supersede all the sense that you have on all your video. Apart from saga, dragging things with people, what can you offer? What can you say? Please, if you have learned something sensible, like something new from why is such a, put it on comment section. Apart from Orabo Fulani, Gongoro Fulani, calling people's names and trying to label them bad for people to hate them. Nothing more. Nothing more. Listen. This will tell you that this woman, what she says with her mouth, I don't think those things come from her mind though. What kind of what is those names here? Or was it really? That's why we Exodus one more. But you are insulting him, right? Exodus one more. So what is the point? You just want to provoke him. That's why I said nobody should take her serious. But I'm not saying if she's insult you, return it back to her. Because this kind of people, you may think that no, she doesn't mean you don't want to take her serious, but she'll be laying course. Like in our water, so it's not a good sign. But let me not go there. It's not a good sign. Like small children, bandit Exodus. Can you imagine that? Mamadu. Mamadu. You cannot compare your wisdom with Exodus. It's not possible. His 5 minutes video outnumbered all your video. 5 minutes. Some of you don't know how I got connected with Exodus. How I got connected to him, I do watch his short clips on X. Back then. In fact, before we started talking, I do play his video on this channel those times. Before PM was there, but was here then. No. I'm not telling you, this is not after the so-called question and everything. No. PM was still here. During the time of voting, when self-referendum was on, during that time, I often use Exodus video here on this channel from X. So one day he joined our live broadcast like this, and he made a comment, and he said to me that I am the one that you thank you for playing my video. You know, that's the way he put that video. He put that comment. I was interested with to know which of the video. He then gave me his S account on live video. Then I quickly go and check him on S. I said, are you the one? He said yes. That's how we connected. Because if I don't find his preaching, because it's filled with wisdom, full of wisdom, and that was why I always play that for Biafran to see, you understand, to hear his own way of preaching. You know, the majority is second to none. Yaka somebody na wasted with the market women. Now when Exodus, so one name a bandit, can you just hear that? Just listen. Bugara Exodus. Okay.
If you know how Odesi will quando, all the rubbish languages
please, what is languages? Is it English language? Languages. This woman is she invented her own language. She's invented her own language. All these Nkoronko are languages. I don't understand the meaning of Nkoronko and languages.
Still, I done them when I negated the behola. I can I just sleep.
No.
Imagine Maria. What do I can? Now we say that's never get this in your talk. You remember? One will end it in the cake and whoop and Gemma. Eson now one of them. Eson now one of them. Unu need a bottom period, go to na social media. Una ye me half, una way give me with the number than the poor. I can't come on. All of you from A to Z. Type or just. But I'm saying, I'm saying, a watch or a ya don't chicken where we now done them and they can go up and cheer. Now, what I'll tackle. I just speak. Now, when they choose or come, choose one of my fire.
Anything here.
Mumma done them and they get away they choose or choose one of my fire. And didn't be near single normal again.
Why are you gonna make sense if we make noise? There are two different things. Making sense and shouting, they are not the same thing. You can shout without making zero sense. You can say anything you want without making even any move, any sense at all. You understand? So that's what I can see from you. You claim that you the kiss you kwado. Make you know the brag.
Get out from my page, idiot.
Did you notice something? She tried to analyze to talk bad on Exodus. She did not play even a voice. She did not tell you what Exodus did that warrant what Exodus said that warrant her to reply or to talk about him. Because if she do play that, her followers may regain sense, because the wisdom in the message of Exodus is not just Moyo, is a strong one. So she don't want to play it. Normally she will play. Oh, you see, yeah, you see. But but she had played that over and over again before coming to live, before starting the broadcast. She know that if I do play this thing, people will see me as a Ogbo. But those who know you already know you, that you cannot offer anything. So it's quite funny, very, very funny. Now, I want us to listen to this, and just because one of the army in Okigwe came out and said something. We are going to hear that. I upload that video in our second platform. I think 2 days ago or 3 days now, I can't remember. So this woman decided to react on that video. Of course, now let's hear. Listen.
The 1st of May 2025. So I am appealing to all Biafrans to sit in your home on the respect, because tomorrow, next tomorrow, will be bloody. They want to use air strike, land strike, in order to kill Biafrans, especially in Okigwe State. So this information is coming to you from Biafra Liberation Army Media House, Okigwe State. Angel.
Please, guys, if I've not liked this video, please do like the video. We have spent 1 hour 43 or 44 minutes approximately. It's 44, and we have only 95 people that have liked the video. So please do me a favor and click on that button. Very, very important at this point in time, because we are facing a kind of challenges from the owner of the platform, not from anybody. So please try your best and like the video. At least let's have 100 likes while I say streaming live. Not email or if I will email like that. So get a like up, like the video. Very, very important. Thank you.
Because na no Okigwe. Ihe mere Okigwe emetugo ụmụ Igbo niile. Ihe mere Okigwe emetugo ụmụ Igbo niile. Ebe niile Igbo n'ozuzu wezugbe ometugo anyị. Maka na ewepụ ofu ya na Okigwe, ọ minus 1 n'ụmụ Igbo ha. Ngozi Olabugolo Fulani, Commander-in-Chief of Terrorists.
Agwa. Akolo ola aka ifo. Kara peti mbene. So expect that, of course. Listen.
Because yes, of course, on the meeting. On the meeting. One idea about the meeting, because our agenda here and there Nigeria.
Complicated. You don't like CS. Just like many Biafrans don't like you. You don't like her for your personal reason. But if you ask us, we may have our own reason, which of course you're gonna deny it. But deep down your soul, it could be true. I'm not here to justify that. But what I'm trying to say is that despite that you have your own belief or you don't like CS, whatever you may call it, it's not the reason, it's not good enough for you to be saying what you are saying. Will you learn from that? Of course you're not. Because to you, it's the best thing to do. That's the best thing to do. How can you tag everything to CS? Everything, every bad thing. Now, what she said, because no one at the meeting, means that the meeting and they went to attack people to by people in Okigwe that COS is in the meeting. Can you just imagine that? You know that you are lying, no? But to you, it doesn't matter. Just let me just say it. After all, tomorrow we will forget it. Then nobody will remember it. That is a very dangerous move. Oh. Very, very dangerous one. Let's continue.
Oh yeah, for you work for Kome.
The same old guy you go in Akulo the Kera. Later you not changing it and not Roseku. The same payment, oh, they paid the you of all people. Today, for you to fall back very well, you are not baptizing that statement, baptizing yourself that you know you did not say it, you just you picked that information from Rosette. But how many Biafrans listen that or watch Rosette saying that, and how many follow you and hear you saying that? You can see the difference, right? Yes, you're a journalist. What is a journalist? The question is, don't you know that one of the ethics of journalism is keeping information? Like screening, you have to screen the information, the news, before you bring it out. But to you, as long as your tongue can move in your mouth, let it produce sound. That is your own trademark.
Bad terrorist. That is in while a Nigerian criminal terrorist. Sinero na wande by. Painana Nigeria amina bia na umuri ife na agumike, in fact. Umuri na agumike. Amara me ife na why we bankiti. The Fulani will take over Biafran and Ndi Igbo take over. But we need no chichi. Na Ndi Igbo na the Fulani drought. Ye need no is a woman the Fulani drought. I don't engage you why you want only Igbo. Our 100% Ndi Igbo on the government. I don't go to north. And that if you are the beard after what you are more, we go for you, we go in name with it. Also, say I got after. On the gang, this woman and a composer of Fulani, commander in chief of terrorists. The money is here. On a wanted on Biafra. Ungozola Bugulo Fulani Jumani, no. Omumani, no, Kangozichi. Was I not okay?
I thought you said that she have a baby boy outside her marriage. Okay, let's continue. Anyway, maybe I did not hear you well, so let me not say that. Maybe I did not hear you well, but I thought you said that.
And no money now in America. Ogo school of Fuke, one way I won your cha, one way. We are Maya, no Bonyocha. And the Rago is awake and doesn't need a daughter. Kedibon, I get Biafran and Ebo, we need an American. On another Biafran and there be making a general of Biafran. August
There was a day that I saw this woman. Her son was giving her something in one of her live broadcasts, and the hand is half-cast handle. Like the hand that I saw there is not a black person child. Like, so are you saying that your own children is not half-cast as well? Or maybe, I'm just saying because I only saw the part of the person, not the face, and I don't know who the person is your child, but I believe that it's your child. So are you saying that all these children that you have, you yourself in France, that there is a black man that fathered them? I doubt. Your ATM, we don't even know if he's married or not. We don't know if he's married or not. So this idea of before you said that she is married to a Fulani man, Fulani people, and that Fulani have not married another woman after her marrying CS that give birth to four daughters. With this your mouth. That's why anybody that listens to you need to sharpen his brain to store information. Otherwise, you will use lie and send that person back to village. Okay, very, very unfortunate that somebody of your age is behaving like you don't even you don't listen to yourself. You don't even know what you are doing and what you want to say. You don't like you are confused. Anyway.
And then when we are
yeah, somebody confirmed that. Yeah, so I'm not the only one. Biafran News Uncensored. Thank you so much for confirming it, because I'm saying that for people to just for me to know that if other people have seen that, the hand that I saw there is not hand of a black child. Any person, anybody that have that is not mixed. The hand is just pure mixed blood. That person is a mixed blood. Unless, like I said, maybe your own children, maybe unless they're married white person. So I don't know. I don't know how to make case for you on that. But what I saw is what I'm saying. So why don't you introduce your own children? At least students have shown us one his grandchild. Maybe you can also bring your own. Listen.
No, America. Or don't this.
So why are you worried? The tribe now. It's no which is Igbo. You see how you guys are contradicting yourself. You are contradicting yourself because you told you and Adokoko. I think after Ogikere made that video that the woman is working hard to find her place back in heart of Biafran, I think she reduced because she actually believed that she have been forgiven. Even this one also reduced their quest to fall back. They are now, taking cover. Because after Ogikere made that broadcast, they reduced the energy to fall back reduced. The only thing is Gongoro Fulani. Or if you like, call it from Monday to Sunday. People can see through what you're saying.
America, I don't Albania, side but not Muslim. This
the flight imagination. People, anybody that listens to this one will think, oh, it's true. Who told you those things? Oh, Adoko. Right? Because she may be the one feeding you this nonsense. If I thought, because you don't even wait for people to feed you information. You just hit your forehead and story and my peers will be a barrier. As if you're married to Igbo man, you yourself talking. Are you married to Igbo man? If you are proud of your marriage, because we got all these people are attacking people's marriage. If you have issue with them, they will say, oh, your marriage. Oh, is she single? Oh, she's not married. Oh, she married the Sultan. Oh, she married the Imam. Go and check their own marriage. All of them have broken home. Oh, from I don't understand the you the same thing that you are not doing. You don't perform well on your own marital life. but you choose to use marriage to attack, to say everything, to say something anytime you want to say it. The question is, what about your own?
If also you may want to say another say Nigeria, where say connection in Nigeria, or if somebody will tell Biafra. Yeah, see after Kawa what the just Biafra. Where is a connection almost in Nigeria? They may say Nigeria. Now she say Nigeria, we may Nigeria.
That is not what she said. She was actually responding to Oginkere, bragging that she will do this and do that. She told Oginkere that I know that she know that you are being sponsored by governor, that you are playing local politics, forming alliance with Igbo politicians. That she know people that know people that know people that know Asarok. You understand? So it kind of a way of receiving word. It's not as if, but I don't need this to go to that area because you don't even deserve it though. You don't deserve it.
Well, I did this information. And nobody. I want to know. Nobody. And the way he give you this our angel put a tweet way no this criminal son is saying and when we look at the one day okay up there the one under the city goes under this woman I will need.
You see how senseless you are. I have this in my platform already. My second platform is there. I posted that video even before the FallBack because I know the Facebook where he dropped it. It's there in my platform. Okay? But you are here yapping, saying what you don't know. This is how you guys confuse people, those that allow you to confuse them anyway. Not everybody.
And even when I am eke gondu befa ezi gondi befa ni inusi eje go na mosque akọ na mosque ka na ezi ozi eje go na mosque leave a message le kwe ni ihe eme onye ọwụla dị careful onye ko ya we no guru na atụrụ nnukwu ọkụtụ ọbọ mbe ebe niile emere we ya anọkọta sị na egburu otu onye Fulani because ha na-eje na mosque si ozi with asụsụ fa. After maybe Bishop Onaga made a program. I want to more say this. I like in with Onaga Uru. I like in with Onaga Unu. Obi Oyibo will have one dem madu. Oyibo corn on an Igbo. Well Oyibo.
And guys, when I stand, I want.
Well Oyibo will have one Ndi Igbo. Father Baka Dioku Owolo Igbo Abandi Igbo. So you on a Google, I think, on the corner use Ebukobi at the Chamo shop and Mechakan Kenya. Muslim Dioku where we use what as we leave for missing.
So yeah, you want to say so if you don't understand English language, if that's your problem. Because I know you are okay with Igbo language. So what language did Tr0uble use when he sent message for you to fall back? Did he say that in Igbo language or English language? I'm just asking. Okay, my bro, we are not gonna play this again. Let us just end it here. Thank you so much for your time. This is 2 hours on the broadcast. We have spent 2 hours. I have to appreciate you all for joining me this hour, and some of you that started with me until this time. I really appreciate you. God bless you all for that. Please make sure you share this video. Very, very, very important. Share it and like the video, of course. Like it and see you again next time. If you are new, subscribe. Okay, you need to subscribe to the channel. Mazaka, you are funny. No, it's true now. I know what you are trying to, because of my question, right? It's supposed to be, we need to know, because the woman is struggling with English. That's why she's crying. Then I know she's done why now echo by like fine. How does it make sense? Echo by fine or make your sense to me. It doesn't make any sense at all. So my people, thank you so much. Like I said, God bless you all. And he spoke in, okay, Doreen said that he spoke in tongue to her. Margaret said, Mazakai, okay. And who again? I'm strong, I see your comment. I think it is time DPM will sue this woman for defamation. My brother, I don't want to talk about it again. If they want to sue, they sue. If they don't want, it's up to them. My own is to mind my business. And okay, that is it. Thank you guys. Thank you. Bye bye for now, and see you again. Bye bye. God bless you.